Guys, I need your help. Just like many of you, I have the Fanatec Shifter Club Sport Shifter that has mis-shifting issues, and I think I found a solution. A little bit of context. Normally when this happens, and I've been checking out forums after forums after forums, the situation is always the same. Everybody either thinks it's EMI or it's an issue of static electricity. And then the solutions are basically one of two. Basically, get some tape, electrical tape on the back of the PCB or change the cables inside. I've tried that and it didn't work. And it's also really strange for me because this works for months at a time, and then I have to change something on the rig or change the rig of position, and then it stops working, you know, by magic. And this time it just went completely random because I've changed some things to a different rig, and then I changed it also to Mozza hardware, and it just went completely haywire. I don't know why. But all of this doesn't make sense because this shifter should be bulletproof because this is Hall sensors, and all sensors shouldn't have these issues. It shouldn't be something mechanical inside or a PCB or something like that. The current state that I have it at the moment is, you know, very common. It's whatever I do, it doesn't really work. So I do the shifter calibration either through the wheelbase or through the software itself, and you know, it's always the same. So second, seventh, and now, you know, it's completely shuffled again. So I read all of these forum posts. I read one in race department, which is pretty interesting. It's probably the connectors inside. So somebody fixed the cables inside. There's a JTS2 connector or something like that, and he did a new one, a new connector inside, and that fixed it. I tried it, it didn't work on my side. The electrical tape mod doesn't work. And then I read this. He's complaining about whatever else everybody is complaining. There's a million forum posts about mis-shifting. He has done the electrical tape, jiggled connectors, blowbolt boards, yada, yada, yada. Nothing works. Exactly like me, right? And then we go to the end of it. This is where it is interesting. Quick update. After a few races, issue again. And then I removed it from the V2.5 wheelbase and connected via USB adapter and have no issue since. So for me, this was basically the money shot here. It's something that I need you to check out because I think the USB grounds it completely different from the RJ at the back, which probably means it's either a grounding issue or a cable issue. Yes, you read me correctly. Either a grounding issue or a cable issue. Probably there's EMI or static building up and the correct grounding or something like that in the 5 volts or whatever it is. It works differently if it goes through USB. But we can test this. Currently, we have, at the moment, the RJ45 that comes in the box, right? This is the round cable. I've tried it using the cores, many cores, no cores. Nothing works. I read this and I started looking at the cable connector at the back. Everything is basically the same, this RJ cable. And, you know, there's this one from the pedals and it's different. And I have one extra of these. I added one in the box for one of the CSL pedals. And I started to think, what should I do then? Maybe I should test this, right? Now watch this. I removed the connector to the new RJ or the new cable from the pedals. Let's move this off. You might need to calibrate this, but first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and reverse. The issue is probably EMI. It's probably static electricity, but it is resolved by changing the cable. This is why I need you to validate this because it's really weird. I cannot be the only person that have tried this out, right? So please, if you have this shifter with a problem and you can use one of these cables from a pedal set that you have laying around, or maybe you have a pedal set that it's connected, just change the cables and calibrate it. If this is the solution for something that has been happening for years about something that is so annoying and actually so common, and Fanatec didn't try to, you know, to check if it's the cable inside, it's probably the cable inside. It probably need a bigger gauge or something like that. And it's, you know, resolved by something that cost them pennies, and they already have plenty of in stock. I mean, it's going to be so silly, isn't it? So do me a massive favor, guys. Go validate this. and comment if it works. Thank you so much.